Welcome back to the Lovin Dubai show. Our guest today has racked up over 25 million followers. She's famous for her binge-worthy content on beauty, fashion, lifestyle, and honesty. And most recently, she's collaborated with American Eagle on a spring line, which you have to check out. And we're giving away a piece of that on the show today. Welcome to the show, the one and only Noor Stars.
Hi guys, how are you?
We're so grateful for you to be here this morning.
Welcome.
I'm so happy to be here.
Are you
honestly.
a morning person?
No.
Was it difficult for you to come in so early?
No, because it's Lovin Dubai. Come on, you can't. You have to wake up for Lovin Dubai. Like this is worthy. Like
Well, you look fresh. Thank you so much for joining us on the show.
Thank you.
So, do tell us a little bit about yourself and our followers.
I think about myself. I'm a content creator. I started 7-8 years ago on YouTube, and it's been a long journey. I just create content. I love music, and I love creating also or working with brands that I actually love, and I create products with them that I believe in and I enjoy.
You have catapulted to social media fame. You started 7 years ago, and you are, people know you all around the region. What was your first video that you posted? And were you into social media then? Can you remember?
Actually, my first video was a very random video. It was what's in my iPhone. So
We want to know now.
it was very different idea, I guess. But I started because I was lonely. I was very lonely in the US. I didn't speak English. My English was so bad. I was in high school.
What?
So I was very lonely, and then I discovered the world of YouTube, and I was inspired to create my own. So I did it in Arabic because I didn't speak English. And I didn't. Part of me always knew I want to be I will be famous in the future. I had this feeling, But when I posted my first video, I didn't think people would watch. In my head, I remember thinking, who's gonna watch it? And I can't always delete it, because the idea of me posting myself online as an Arab girl, it was not common.
No, definitely not.
I remember even on Facebook we would post pictures, but then we would make them private, only our friends see it. So from that to me posting myself on YouTube, full video, my face, me talking, everything. So it was very it was challenge. But I remember telling myself, Noor, come on, who's gonna watch? And you can always delete the video, just try. So I was kind of doing it for fun, and then
that's so gutsy.
People watched, So
that's very gutsy. Did you not get your parents going no, stop it, take it down, or your friends, or backlash from the internet just for being, coming from a conservative community?
I grew up with a single mom, so my mother was very supportive, and I think she didn't understand the idea of posting on YouTube. She knew, I kind of hinted it, but she didn't know it's a video online on YouTube at the time. I remember her friend, that's how she really found out. Her friend called her and told her, "What, your girl on YouTube posting herself? What is the, the community? It's just the community and how the gossip is." So all of a sudden, I was the gossip of the town and the Arab community in Michigan, and my mom friend group. And them telling her this is what, your girl cannot post herself like that. Who's gonna?
But what were your videos when you started?
Very simple videos, but again, the idea of you posting yourself is not easy. Especially I'm talking years ago, it was very hard. And even online, the girls were very supportive. Very loving. I always had big audience, female audience, and it's 80% of my audience are females, and they're always there supporting. But when I first started, the guys, and it wasn't normal at the time. They were what? Since when we have girls on YouTube? Since when we have people girls posting content? So I remember it was tough at the beginning, but now look, it's normal, and it's a career, and being content creator is acknowledged by people and they see the effect. And a lot of content creators are influencer people, you know, and they actually influence. So
they influence, but it's interesting because it's a career that is also kind of blends into your personal life. So you were getting those reactions at the beginning and you're probably still getting some now. So how do you kind of create a barrier, or how do you deal with the reactions? Can you kind of leave them at work, or is it something you just deal with 24/7?
no, definitely it's something you deal with 24/7 because it's your life. Again, I think this is the tricky part about being a content creator, is your life is your work, and sometimes you don't know when to stop and when to not share something. But I think after many years in the industry, now you know that if someone wrote a bad comment, that doesn't make them a bad person. Maybe they're just having a bad day, and it's not that serious, it's not that deep, it's not personal. I think when you start, you don't know. You take everything like seriously, and you get affected by every word that's written about you online. But in reality, it's not that personal. Probably they wrote a comment and they even forgot that they wrote that comment. But then you come and you read it, and it will stick in your head, and you start thinking about it. Like, let's say someone said you're ugly. Probably, okay, it's a very bad comment, but they wrote it very quickly. Oh, you're ugly. Okay, they don't like your features, they don't think you're beautiful, you're not their type, whatever the reason. But they wrote it, they forgot about it. But then you come and you read it, and you're like, I'm ugly. And then once this thought goes inside your mind, you start believing it, and then you only start seeing the bad comments, and then that grows. However, after being in this industry for so long, you start like realizing that, you know what, it's actually not that serious, not that deep, not personal. Because they don't know you personally. Right? When they see you in real life, they're like, oh, we love you. And many times they will write a comment, and then you will answer them. And then they'll be like, no, we love you, we just wrote this comment because we thought you'll never see it, or we just wanted a reaction. Because again, you didn't hurt anyone. You're not an evil person. You really didn't hurt them. So they don't need to write this, and they don't mean it. 90% of the time they don't mean it, unless you're an evil person and you're like hurt someone and you like did something so big. Then I guess you know what you're doing, right?
That's an amazing epiphany. How did you come to that realization? Did you come to it on your own, or was it like coaching or mindset change?
I think it's both, like just experience being in the industry, and then just analyzing everything from your personal experience, and then also think about it, like they don't know you, and they don't know the real you, and you know you're a good person. So I think also sometimes you need to talk to yourself, remind yourself that I'm not ugly, I'm not evil, I'm not that. So when you work on your self-esteem, I feel like that helps a lot. You stop like believing what people say about you, because you know the truth about yourself, you know the reality, you know who you are.
By the way, do you feel like it was easier for you to step into just like the social media vlogging scene, because you started off so early on YouTube? Do you think it's harder for aspiring, youngsters now to get into social media?
I think, okay, this
it's social
question,
media influencing, I mean.
Yeah, I get that. Sometimes people say you started early, and that's like a good point. But if you think about it, when I started, it was not normal. So people weren't supportive. So people who started early kinda had this like responsibility of making other people believe that, you know what, content creation is good. Content creation is important. We had to sit in many meetings with many brands and just tell them why our job is like worth their time, and they worth their like investing in us. It was very long journey. So I think now is the time to create content, because now everyone understands and accepts it and also support it, right? Like now, if you start, people will take you seriously. Content creation is a serious job. People respect it. When we started, it wasn't still like it wasn't respected. We had to gain that respect and show people that you know what we are, like we can create a different. Even with our simple video, whether it's a simple video that people call it simple and it's like pointless, or like with a vlog, or with just some experience that we're sharing and people can relate to. But it took years for brands and audience to understand that and believe that it's worthy, right? Now, if you start, people take you seriously. You can get brand deals very fast. If you're good, you will gain success. So I think it's a good time now to start if you want to be a content creator.
It is most certainly a career now, and it wasn't 8 years ago.
100%.
So you have carved the path. So for people watching and people who look at it as the dream job, what is kind of like the best bit of the job and the worst bit of the job?
I think you have to love content creation to do it. So the main thing is you have to love it, because it's not an easy industry. Like you girls know, you have this show. It's a lot of work, you know. So it's not easy. People think it's like, oh, what? It's 10 seconds. No, trust me, it's a lot of work. So you have to love it, because it's gonna be like an addiction. It will be like 24/7 of you thinking. You can't turn your mind off. So if you love it, I think the next tip, if we're gonna call it like that, just start.
Just start.
I think the struggle is starting. People don't want to start because they're scared. I get it. It's a lot of judgment, a lot of people like saying opinions, especially their circle, because we have this unfortunately a lot of people have like circles around them, stopping them from like taking the step. So I think once you start, you'll achieve, because everyone's start is not good. Like everyone, when we started, we weren't like great, we weren't good, we weren't blacks. If you sit with people and they tell you the story about how they started, they all have like funny stories of like, oh my god, I can't believe I did this. Oh my god, my first video, oh my god, I can't watch it now. So see, no one starts perfectly. I think just start, take it easy, do a lot of things, try a lot of things. It's fun at the end of the day, and when you're enjoying it, people can feel your energy, because this job is all about energy. You can feel my energy if I'm mad, if I'm doing it and I don't like it, if I'm doing it for the money. Even brands feel it. So yeah, just have fun.
Energy is amazing, and you look stunning.
You look fabulous.
Thank you so much.
Speaking of brands, you have a big brand collaboration with American Eagle, and you're wearing something from your own collection, right?
Yes.
Tell us about that.
Oh my god. So this collection means a lot to me, because I worked like so hard, and American Eagle team and we worked so long, and we kind of wanted to create a collection that's modest, first of all, because we want it to be like, we thought about the region, right? And I'm an Arab girl at the end of the day. This is a collection that's going up in Ramadan, so I wanted it to be modest but also stylish and comfortable and cute. Like I remember this was the talk when we were like on a lot of Zoom calls working on this collection. It was like, I want it to be cute and I want it to be modest and like full of life and comfortable. Like you wear it, you feel comfortable, you feel cute, you feel like beautiful, and it's just like, it gives you this like feeling of, you know, I like myself. I love it. Like, you know, I'm comfortable. This is me at the end of the day. I created a collection. I created a collection that's like my style, which I like comfortable clothes, but I like them to be stylish, with the colors like that are full of life and comfortable.
Speaking of, you look amazing, and we also have a giveaway. So guys, if you get your tags in, this is beautiful. We took it out already and we love it. Tell us, as we're showing the audience, guys, tag to win, what's the curation process like for kind of like choosing the line? We love this, by the way.
I
It's so
know,
beautiful. It's so
Material
perfect.
is American Eagle is honestly the
It's very
perfect brand to
soft.
collab with in terms
beautiful.
of like comfort.
I love it. It's for like
Summer, like
yeah,
anytime you can wear
it's-
this anywhere in the daytime.
Yeah.
Oh, why am I explaining it?
it's beautiful. Like honestly, if you go and check the pieces, it's very nice, and also the quality, right?
It feels very
Because,
soft.
Yeah, we care about the quality as well. So the quality of the piece is very high, and also it's stylish, and it's my baby. So I love it
And
so
it
much.
passes the wrinkle test.
Yes,
Yes?
yes,
Yeah.
yes. So, guys, check out my collection with American Eagle. It's beautiful pieces. Like it's coming from the heart. We worked so hard on this collection. It was a lot of like meetings and Zoom meetings and like so many details. Even like the space from here to here, like so many details that people don't see, but we worked on them behind the scenes, like how many centimeters from here to here, because again we wanted it to be modest, like the style. We changed so many details, and I want to say thank you to American Eagle team, the like local team, the US team. They're very understanding, and they were very like we were like partners. It's a co-creation at the end of the day. So, and I never felt like they didn't take me seriously. They were very caring, and they listened to every note and everything that I said, and I respect that a lot. And I think that's why we clicked, and that's why we worked on this collection, and that's why we created a beautiful collection, because we were both like on the same page, trying to create a product that's perfect for this region.
Amazing. And it's actually available in 8 markets, not just here. So if you're watching from abroad, you can also purchase it. And also massive shout out to American Eagle for making it happen and for bringing you to tell us the behind the scenes, because a lot of people, they might see a face in a store window and not understand all of the work that went into creating and choosing it. So it's amazing to get that from you.
Thank you.
Before we jump into our this or that game, we want to talk to you about your podcast, which you've released.
Yes.
How did you go from YouTube to podcast? What was the purpose?
So I love deep, meaningful conversation. If you know me on a personal level, I like to sit with my friends and just we talk about like a lot of deep topics, and I think a lot of my friends also told me like people usually open up to me, and this has been happening for like so many years, and I always wanted to do something like podcast or a show where I can share stories, people's stories, or like just stories in general about like things that I've been through or other girls been through, just so can like people sometimes from a story can feel like they relate to you. You've been through something, but then they don't think someone else been through that. But we talked in my podcast about a lot of things, from toxic relationships to like breakups to just, for example, I have an episode coming with a friend of mine. She's getting married. She talked about her fears and like how she's feeling now at this stage, because her wedding is very, like it's coming, it's very close. So many things and emotions that you can share with people in a podcast. It's different from creating a YouTube video, because again, YouTube video you can edit a lot and alter a lot, and people want to see a piece of content that's kind of perfect, because the new YouTube is kind of like we're aiming at a Netflix quality now, which I personally don't think it's the right way to create content, but we have to do it. This is the new trend. We have to adapt. Again, adapting is very important. But I think I miss that connection with the audience. I miss sitting down and talking to the audience, and just because I was always like that. I was the girl that have videos, and I would call them from the heart to the heart, and people love them, and I like oversharing. So that's why I think podcast works for me, because I have this connection with the audience. I can talk to them about so many things that I cannot share elsewhere, you know.
That's amazing. We need to start listening to these podcasts and just, get to the bottom of who is Noor and what conversations excite you.
Thank you so much.
We'll play a fun game with you.
Okay, let's do it.
Okay, so we're going to play What Gives Noor Stars the Ick. So we're going to name things and you have to tell us if you think it's icky or not.
Okay, let's do it.
Okay, let's start off. What gives Noor Stars the ick? Unshaven legs.
Unshaven? That's me saying, I don't know. I think I'm with freedom. Like,
freedom?
Yeah, I don't judge people, honestly.
Love that.
Yeah,
love that.
like you can do whatever. It's your body, right?
Exactly. Okay, really bad odors.
Yeah.
Yeah?
Icky.
No.
Super long fingernails.
I like long nails.
Yeah?
Long
Me
nails.
too.
They're a mess.
I don't know. I think growing up in the US and like my teen years, it was all about long nails, Cardi B nails. I think it's different from the UAE, by the way, because when I first moved here, all my friends here, they're like, why do you have these crazy nails? In America, having crazy nails is like something nice.
No, here as well, the nail game in the UAE, especially Dubai, is so strong.
It's different from America, though.
Okay.
America is very like long and extreme and a lot of colors and a lot of like details. Here, it's classy. It's more of like, this is the max you can do here. Like, this is maximum. And then after that, you're like, you get the looks like, what is this kind of nail?
It's actually true. So true.
Right? You have to have like, this is maximum. More than that, you're crazy. And at first, I didn't get that. At first, I was like, why? It's normal. Like, we paid so much for these nails. Like, why? In America, they appreciate longer nails. I think it's also because of the culture and like what they see in music videos and the art is there. Have you seen their nails? Like,
they're very long.
Yeah. So
Khloe Kardashian vibes.
Okay, so a very possessive partner. Or like a possessive partner.
Oh, so it's a toxic partner, huh? No. No more toxicity. No.
No? Have you dealt with too much?
I've dealt definitely. I think every girl had like a toxic phase in her life or needs a toxic phase in her life to understand the meaning and appreciate the good guys.
So true.
Right? I feel like you have to go through the bad guys to appreciate the good guy. Because good guys are amazing. We don't realize that. I swear. We don't realize that they're like, think about it. They're amazing. They treat you well. They care about you. They bring you flowers. They take you out on nice like dinners. And then you choose to go for the bad boy that will break your heart. And that looks like, I can't cuss here. So.
No, but what if they look really good?
That's what you
Exactly. So it's not all about the look. But every girl, that's my opinion. Yani, don't take it seriously. But I think every girl goes through a phase of a bad boy that looks good, but he's trouble.
Yeah. Raise your hands in the back. Okay, very last one. Phone calls instead of WhatsApp.
I like phone calls. So
phone calls?
Yeah. I mean, think about it. Somebody's calling. I mean, if he's calling for no reason, then you can easily say, I have to go. But if he's calling for something, then yeah, you can.
Have you ever done the line? Hello?
No. I'm usually like, oh, what do you want? Like, no, nothing important. Okay, I have to go right now.
Whoa!
I mean, she is Noor's star. You can't be wasting her time.
We're not wasting your time.
No, in a nice way. But if somebody's calling me for like something weird, I'm like, why are you calling me for this? No, yeah.
Noor Stars, you've been so open, so honest, so genuine on the show this morning. We really appreciate it. I'm going to be watching back over for sure. Her line is out with American Eagle right now. You can go and get it. And to win it, just tag in the comments. We'll watch them before, during, and after the show. But a massive thank you for joining us.
Thank
you
so
appreciate
much.
it.
Thank you, girls. You're amazing. And I'm really happy to be here. Thank you. Thank you.
Goodbye from me.
Goodbye from me.
Goodbye from me. Bye.